Okay, let everybody come. Just 4 have joined. No, 5
मैम
have.
गुलशन सर की लिंक आई है।
हाँ,
मैम गुलशन सर की क्लास की लिंक आई हुई है।
गुलशन सर की नहीं आई होगी 10th ए में।
सर आई मैम आई है।
बेटा 10th ए में नहीं आई होगी, 10th बी में आई होगी।
हम 10th ए में भी आई है।
10th ए में आई है,
यस मैम।
पता नहीं क्या क्लैश है ये। जस्ट अ सेकेंड। बेटा दिस इज योर सिविक्स पीरियड।
यस मैम।
Period, right? Keep your books with you and tell me where did we complete in the previous class. Can we have the cameras on? Yes, class? Okay. Beta, others also keep the camera on. And please have your books with you.
Ma'am, I'm eating food. I can't open camera. मैम मैं खाना खा रहा हूँ।
आप खाना खा रहे हैं तो क्लास में कैसे हैं? एक समय में यही काम तो कर पाएंगे बच्चे? Who is this eating food?
मैम अजीत।
तो बेटा आप या तो खाना सुकून से खा लो या पढ़ाई सुकून से कर लो। हम दो दो काम एक साथ थोड़ी कर पाएंगे बेटा। कर लेंगे आप?
यस मैम।
So your more focus will be on your food or on your class?
मैम क्लास।
चलो, let me see.
मैम आज तो खाली 4 बच्चे हैं।
तो क्या हो गया? 2 होते हैं हम तब भी पढ़ाते हैं। Where is the problem? ज्यादा हो गए, देखो 6 हो गए, हमें मिला के 7 बच्चे हो गए। पढ़ने से तो मतलब है ना? चलिए, I hope you have your book with you.
यस मैम।
Fine. Tell me where
Yes,
did
ma'am.
class? Where did we leave the class?
And we will explain decentralization in India.
Okay, I explained you decentralization, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Acha, that flow chart I think I explained you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, अब हमें रीडिंग कंटिन्यू करनी है। कहाँ से? लेट मी शेयर द स्क्रीन विद यू पीपल। बेटा हमें एग्जैक्टली कहाँ से रीडिंग करनी है आप हमें बता दो, हम ऐसे शुरू कर देते हैं. इट इज टेकिंग टाइम, नो कनेक्टिविटी में दिक्कत हो रही है. चलिए, I think reading we have not started. So Ishika, do you have the book with you?
Yes, ma'am.
What is federalism से पढ़ेंगे. Start.
Constitutional provisions are necessary for the success of federalism, but these are not sufficient. If the federal experiment has succeeded in India, it is not merely because of the clearly laid out constitutional provision. The real success of federalism in India can be attributed to the nature of democratic politics in our country. This ensured that the spirit of federalism, respect for the diversity, and desire for living together became shared ideals in other countries. Let us look at some of the major ways in which this happened.
Carry on, carry on.
Linguistic states. The creations of linguistic states
अच्छा, you are reading from how is federalism practiced in India.
of a democracy in
बेटा
1947.
एक मिनट इशिका, एक मिनट, जस्ट अ सेकंड, जस्ट अ सेकंड.
Okay.
ये व्हाट मेक्स इंडिया ए फेडरल कंट्री आपने पढ़ लिया है.
मैम
हाँ बेटा.
मैम आपने उस दिन ये भी पढ़ा दिया था जो इसी का पढ़ रही है मैम.
नहीं बेटा, हमने केवल एक्सप्लेन करा था, रीडिंग पार्ट हमने नहीं करा था बेटा. इसका रीडिंग पार्ट मस्ट है, ये है ना. ये आप हमें बताइए व्हाट इज फेडरलिज्म, जो चैप्टर का बिगनिंग है वो हमने पढ़ लिया था.
नो मैम.
नहीं पढ़ा था तो वील स्टार्ट फ्रॉम ऋषिका पेज नंबर 14.
Okay, ma'am.
हाँ.
Should I start?
ये स्टार्ट.
Let us get back to the contrast between Belgium and Sri Lanka that we saw in the last chapter. You would recall the one of the key changes made in the constitution of Belgium was to reduce the power of the central government and to give this power to the regional governments. Regional governments existed in Belgium even earlier. They had their roles and powers, but all these powers were given to these governments and could be withdrawn by the central government. The change that took place in 1993 was that the regional governments were given constitutional powers that were no longer dependent on the central government. Thus, Belgium shifted from a unitary to a federal form of government. Sri Lanka continues to be, for all practical purposes, a unitary system where the national government has all the powers. Tamil leaders want to want Sri Lanka to become a federal system. Federal Federalism
Federalism.
is a system of government in which the power is divided between a central authority and various constituent units of the country, usually a federation.
Federation.
Federation has two levels of government. One is the government for the entire country that is usually responsible for a few subjects of common national interest. The other are government at the level of provinces or states that look after much of a day-to-day administering of
Administering.
administering of their state, but both these level of government enjoy their power independent of the other.
अच्छा ठीक है, अब इतना समझो. वो ये बता रहा है कि किस तरीके से they have given you example of Belgium and Sri Lanka. Belgium was a unitary system where only the central government existed, right? But after the amendment in the constitution, what happened? Only like the state government also came into existence, then community government also came into existence. So the country shifted from a unitary system to the federal system, right? Where the levels of government were there. But Sri Lanka continues to be a unitary system where there are no levels of government, only the central government has complete control over everything. And there are no provinces. Provinces means there is no regional division in the country of Sri Lanka. So they say that federalism, they have defined over here that it is a system of government in which the power is divided between a central authority and various constituent units of the country. If there are two levels, that means central and the state government. If there are three levels, when we say like in our country at present, we are practicing three levels, right? We have central government, we have the state government, and we have the
Local government.
local government. Very
Local.
good. Yes, we have the local government. So
Ma'am.
they say, yes, beta.
Ma'am, local government is also divided in different parts, ma'am.
No, local government is divided as per rural and urban. That's it. No other parts are there. एक रूरल गवर्नमेंट होती है, रूरल लोकल गवर्नमेंट होती है रूरल एरियाज के लिए, और अर्बन एरियाज के लिए, सिटीज के लिए भी रूरल भी तो लोकल गवर्नमेंट होती है ना भाई. देहात वाले इलाके जो है उनका उनका जो है कौन करेगा डेवलपमेंट, वो भी तो किसी को देखना है ना. तो लोकल गवर्नमेंट रूरल एरियाज में पंचायत होता है that looks into the development issues of the area, and cities में, urban areas में, it is the municipal committee or the corporation, right?
Okay.
चलिए, तो ये कह रहा है कि usually when we talk of federation, we mean the levels of government here. Okay, then they say that the federal system is one in which the government for the entire country is usually responsible for a few subjects of common national interest. If you remember in the list system that we discussed the other day, I told you about it. That how the systems are, how the subjects are, specified, given to the state list, union list, and the concurrent list. I think we discussed this on in the other previous class, no?
Yes, ma'am.
We discussed it in the previous class. So there are specific subjects on which the laws are made by the central and the state government. The others are governments at the level of provinces or states that look after much of the day-to-day administering of their state. The state government is responsible for looking into the affairs of the state, day-to-day affairs that are there. Okay? How the administration has to be taken place, what all things to look into. All these matters are sought by the state government. Now they say that in a federal system, both the central as well as the state government, they enjoy their powers completely and independently. Independently in the sense, state government has been given a specific subjects where they are making laws on it and they are exercising them. The central government also doing the same thing, right? This is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Whereas they say in the unitary system, who will read? Sachin will read or Ajit will read?
Ma'am, can I read? I have
Yes.
eaten food.
Read. Are you over with your lunch?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Carry on.
In this sense, federation are the contrasted with the unitary governments.
Contrast.
Either there is only one level of government or the subunits are subordinate to the central government. The central government can pass an order to the provincial or the local government. But in a federal system, the central government cannot order the state to do something. State government has powers of its own, for which it is not answerable to the central government. But these governments are separately answerable to the people. Let us look at some of the key features of federalism. Number one, there are two or more levels or tries of government. Number two, different tries of government govern the same citizens, but each tribe its own jurisdiction. Ma'am, what is this?
Where?
Jurisdiction in specific matters of
Specific
legislation.
Jurisdiction.
In specific matters of legislation, taxation, and administration. The jurisdiction of respective levels of tries of government are specified in the Constitution. So the existence and authority of each type of government is constitutionally guaranteed. Number four, the fundamental provisions of the Constitution cannot be unilaterally changed by the one level of government. Such change require the consent of both the levels of government. Five, courts have the power to interrupt the Constitution and the powers of different levels of government if disputes arise between different levels of government in the exercise of their respective powers. Number six, source of revenue for each level of government are clearly specified to ensure its financial autonomy. Seven, the federal system has dual object to safeguard and promote unity of country, while at the same time accommodate regional diversity. Therefore, two aspects are crucial for the institutions and practice of federalism. Government at different levels should agree to some rules of power sharing. They should also trust that each would abide by its part the agreement. An ideal federal system has both aspects, mutual trust and agreement to live together. The exact balance of power between the central and the state government varies from one federation to another. The balance depends mainly on the historical context in the which the federalism was formed. There are two kinds of routes through which federation have been formed. The first route involves independent states coming together on their own form to bigger unit so that by pooling sovereignty and identity they can increase their security. The type of coming together federalism lead the USA, Switzerland and Australia.
Australia.
In the
Australia.
first category of
हाँ.
Australia, in the first category of federation, all the constituent states usually have equal power and are strong vis-a-vis
Then the
the
federal
federal
government.
system,
ठीक है. Carry on.
federal government.
Hmm.
The second route is where a large country decides to divide its power between the constituent states and the national government. India, Spain, and Belgium are example of the holding together federation. In the second category, the central government tends to become more powerful vis-a-vis the states. Very often different constitute units of federalism have unequal powers. Some units are granted special powers. Ma'am, over.
ठीक है बेटा, ये हमने शायद उस दिन एक्सप्लेन कर दिया था आपको लास्ट क्लास में. एनीथिंग इन दिस नॉट क्लियर एंड अंडरस्टूड?
Ma'am, I understand.
What about others, Ishika and Sachin?
Ma'am, understand.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
चलिए ठीक है. Now coming to what makes India a federal country. आपको पता है ये जो फेडरल सिस्टम है अपने कंट्री का, that has been taken from the Canadian Constitution. हमारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में हमने अपने कंट्री को एक फेडरल कंट्री कहा है जिसमें कि स्टेट लेवल और सेंट्रल लेवल की गवर्नमेंट्स हैं. ठीक है, तो ये जो कॉन्सेप्ट था जब हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बन रहा था तो उस टाइम पे हमने आपको, अगर इफ यू रिमेंबर क्लास 9th में आई टोल्ड यू दैट द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ वेरियस कॉन्स्टिट्यूशंस ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
हर वर्ल्ड के हर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का बेस्ट पार्ट वाज टेकन एंड मेड पार्ट ऑफ द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. तो इंडिया का जो फेडरल सिस्टम है वो हमने कनाडा से लिया है. ठीक है, अब उसमें क्या है कि हमारे पास लिस्ट सिस्टम को हम फॉलो करते हैं. ठीक है, फेडरल सिस्टम में हमारे पास क्योंकि लेवल्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट है तो वी फॉलो दी लिस्ट सिस्टम. अब इस लिस्ट सिस्टम में हम क्या करते हैं कि इस लिस्ट सिस्टम में हमने सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट के लिए अलग लिस्ट है, सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, यूनियन लिस्ट, स्टेट लिस्ट और कॉन्करेंट लिस्ट. ठीक है, इस पर्टिकुलर पैराग्राफ में दे हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू अबाउट दिस ओनली, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
चलिए, who will read? Sachin will read or Ajit or Ishika?
Ma'am, Ishika.
Okay, fine, Ishika, read.
मैम बट कहाँ से करना है?
What makes India a federal country? Page 16.
We have earlier seen how small countries like Belgium and Sri Lanka face so many problems of managing diversity. What about a vast country like India with so many languages, religions, and regions? What are the power sharing arrangements in our country? Let us begin with constitution. India had emerged as an independent nation after a painful and very ma'am, what is it written?
Painful. Where?
Partition. And painful and bloody partition.
Bloody partition. Bloody.
Soon after.
देखो, listen. कह रहा है, let us begin with the constitution. India had emerged as an independent nation after a painful and a bloody partition. आपको पता है पार्टीशन को ब्लडी क्यों कहा जाता है? क्योंकि इतना ज्यादा मारकाट, इतना खून खराबा हुआ था. More than 3 lakh people died during the partition. है ना? तो इसीलिए इसको कहा जाता है कि भाई soon after independence several princely states became part of the country. The constitution declared India as a union of states. Union of states कहा गया था इसको क्योंकि
केंद्रीय
although it did not use the word federation, the Indian Union is based on the principles of federalism. जो भी principles है federalism के उसको हम follow करते हैं when we say we are a federal nation. ठीक है? चलो continue इशिका.
Soon after independence, several princely states became a part of the country. The constitution declared India as a union of states, although it did not use the word federation. The Indian Union is based on the principles of federalism. Let us go back to the seven features of federalism mentioned above. We can see that all these features apply to the provisions of the Indian Constitution. The Constitution originally provided for a two-tier system of government, the union government or what we call the central government, representing the Union of India, and the state government. Later, a third tier of federalism was added in the form of panchayats and municipalities. As in any federation, these different
Municipalities.
tiers, municipalities, as in any federation, these different tiers enjoy separate jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction.
The
Constitution clearly.
The Constitution clearly provided a threefold distribution of legislative powers between the Union government and the state government. Thus, it contains three lists. Union list includes subjects of national importance such as defense of the country, foreign affairs, banking, communications, and currency. They are included in the list because we need a uniform policy in these matters throughout the country. The unit government alone can make laws relating to the subjects mentioned in the union list. State list.
Continue beta.
Okay. State list contains subjects of state and local importance such as police, trade, commerce, agriculture, and irrigation. The state governments alone can make law relation to the subject mentioned in the state list. Concurrent list.
Beta, to specify over here, earlier there were, the subjects that are part of union list are 97 subjects. You can write it somewhere. In the state list, earlier 66 subjects were there. Now only 61 subjects are there in the union state list. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And the concurrent list has 52 subjects in it.
Okay, ma'am.
Chaliye, carry on.
Concurrent list includes subjects of common interest to both the union government as well as the state government, such as education, forest, trade, unions, marriages, marriage, adoption, and succession.
Succession. ठीक है.
Both the union as well as the state government can make laws on the subject mentioned in this list. If their laws conflict with each other, the law made by the union government will prevail.
Prevail. I think all these things we have already discussed in the class, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
In class, fine. So I don't think I need any. You people need any explanation in this?
No, ma'am.
All lines clear and understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Fine. Carry on now. Ishika, carry on.
What about, yes, ma'am. What about subjects that do not fall in any of their three lists, or subjects like computer software that came up after the constitution was made? According to our constitution, the union government has the power to legislate on these residuary subjects. We noted above the most federations that are formed by holding together do not give equal power to its constituent unit. Thus, all states in the Indian Union do not have identical power. Some states enjoy a special status. Jammu and Kashmir has its own constitution. Many provisions of the Indian constitution are not applicable to the state without the approval of the state assembly. Indians who are not permanent residents of the state cannot buy land or house here. Similar special provision exists for some other state of India as well. These are some units of Indian Union which enjoy very little power. These are areas which are too small to become an independent state but which could not be merged with any of the existing states. These areas, like Chandigarh or Lakshadweep was the capital city of Delhi, are called union territories. These territories do not have the power of a state. The central government has special powers in running these areas. The sharing of power between the union government and the state government is basic to the structure of the constitution. It is not easy to make changes to this power sharing arrangement. The parliament cannot on its own change this arrangement. Any change to it to be both the houses of parliament with the at least 2/3 majority. Then it has to be ratified by the legislatures of least half of the total states. The judiciary plays an important role in overseeing the implementation of constitutional provision and procedure. Of any dispute about the division of power, the high courts and the supreme courts make a decision. The union and state government have the power to raise resource by levying taxes to carry out and the responsibilities assigned of
क्या हुआ बेटा? Your voice is not coming, Ishika.
Mama, I have read it.
Okay. Now tell me, up till residuary subjects, everything is clear and understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what I need to explain, you tell.
Ma'am.
Huh? Yes, Ajit?
Nothing. No, ma'am.
All clear and understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Ma'am, tell here Article 371.
Huh?
Ma'am, Article 370.
Article 370, you know what is Article 370?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell.
मैम जो जम्मू कश्मीर को स्पेशल राज्य का दर्जा, स्पेशल स्टेट मैम.
पर अब वो आर्टिकल 370 डिसॉल्व हो गया है ना. अब जम्मू कश्मीर ना तो स्पेशल स्टेट है एंड नाउ इट इज नो मोर अ स्टेट. इट हैज बीन सेग्रीगेटेड एंड इट हैज बीन गिवन द स्टेटस ऑफ अ यूनियन टेरिटरी. इसको दो भागों में डिवाइड कर दिया गया है. लद्दाख बना दिया गया है एक यूनियन टेरिटरी और एक एक बना दिया
लद्दाख।
गया जम्मू कश्मीर आपका यूनियन टेरिटरी, ठीक है। अब ये स्टेट तो बचा ही नहीं है, ठीक है
नो
बेटा।
मैम।
हाँ, ये स्टेट तो अब बचा ही नहीं है, अब ये यूनियन टेरिटरी हो गया है। तो यहाँ पे ये जो स्पेशल स्टेटस वाला पार्ट है इसको हम नहीं कंसिडर करेंगे।
ओके मैम।
हाँ, इसको हम कंसिडर नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि अभी ये स्टेट बचा ही नहीं है। आर्टिकल 370 जिसकी वजह से स्पेशल प्रोविजंस दिए हुए थे स्टेट में हमने, वो सब खत्म कर दिए गए हैं, ठीक है। अब ये बताइए क्या ये किसी, ये जो डिसीजन हुआ क्या ये किसी एक सिंगल पर्सन के उसके सिंपल पर्सन के एक सिंगल पर्सन के जुरिडिक्शन में था इस चीज को डिसाइड करना?
नो मैम।
कैसे हुआ ये डिसाइड?
मैम बिल पास फ्रॉम राज्यसभा एंड लोकसभा मैम, देन प्रेसिडेंट साइन मैम, देन।
वेरी गुड अजीत। एक बिल पास हुआ पार्लियामेंट में जिसमें कि लोकसभा राज्यसभा दोनों के मेंबर्स ने उसमें हामी भरी, एंड जो मैक्सिमम वोट जब सबने करा कि हाँ ठीक है अब 370 को डिसॉल्व कर देना चाहिए, तो ये अल्टीमेटली 370 आर्टिकल जो है ये डिसॉल्व हो गया, ठीक है बेटा।
ओके मैम।
वेरी गुड। एनीथिंग एल्स?
नो मैम, अंडरस्टैंड।
ठीक है। आप लोगों को ये पता है यूनियन टेरिटरी को कौन कंट्रोल करता है?
यस मैम।
हु कंट्रोल्स यूनियन टेरिटरीज?
मैम, मैम जो गवर्नमेंट मैम यूनियन में होती है मैम।
हाँ, हमारा जो प्रेसिडेंट होता है, प्रेसिडेंट का डायरेक्ट कंट्रोल होता है ओवर द यूनियन टेरिटरीज, और वहां पे जो यूनियन टेरिटरीज होती है वहां पे जो हेड होता है वो होता है गवर्नर। यूनियन टेरिटरीज डू नॉट हैव एनी चीफ मिनिस्टर, राइट, दे हैव दी गवर्नर्स। आपको पता है अभी इस समय कौन सी यूनियन टेरिटरी में इलेक्शंस हो रहे हैं?
मैम पुडुचेरी।
वेरी गुड अजीत, पुडुचेरी में हो रहे हैं, वेरी गुड। एंड द स्टेट्स वेयर इलेक्शंस आर बीइंग कंडक्टेड?
मैम असम एंड बंगाल।
Assam, West Bengal and Kerala.
केरला, यस मैम, एंड तमिलनाडु टू मैम।
3 states, fine. Very good. Very updated you are, very good. This is what is required for civics. You know, you need to be updated with the political scenario that is there. अच्छा, इस पैराग्राफ में, पैराग्राफ on page number 17 right hand side, the first paragraph tells you that the union territories which are there, they are directly under the control of the central government. State government has no role to play in that, right? Then the governors are the highest authority in the union territory, though the governor has to take the orders of the central government, right?
Government.
Huh.
Yes ma'am.
Then in the second paragraph, they are simply talking about the power sharing part, that how, you know, if there has to be a constitutional amendment, then it has to be passed by both the governments, both the houses of the parliament as well as the state government should also agree to it, right?
Yes. Okay ma'am.
Then coming to the
judiciary.
Then coming to the judiciary part, judiciary plays a very important role. We all know this. Now, what is the role of judiciary? How judiciary is important? It is the third organ of the government, and it works completely independently, and it has a complete control over it has the right, it has the authority to interfere between the
government
legislature, right? This is what we have done.
Yes ma'am.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
Then it also says, yes, Bitajit, you are saying something? Beta,
No,
you said something? Haan, acha. It is saying that if there is any kind of dispute, then the High Court and the Supreme Courts are there to seek into it or sort out the matters that are there, right? So judiciary has a very important role to play. Judiciary cannot be biased. Judiciary has to be completely fair in its practices, right?
Okay ma'am.
Okay, what else? I think it is all clear and understood. Ishika, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Now coming to how is federal. अच्छा चलो एक exercise करते हैं. Let us revise. ये पेज नंबर 18 पे है. कह रहा है पोखरन. You know where is Pokhran? You know where is Pokhran, class?
Ma'am, Rajasthan.
Rajasthan. And why Pokhran is famous, you know? Why Pokhran is famous? Because,
I think nuclear power.
Exactly. Because of the nuclear test that was conducted in Pokhran, right? Now, there is a question. Pokhran, the place where India conducted its nuclear test, lies in Rajasthan. Suppose the government of Rajasthan was opposed to the central government's nuclear policy. Could it prevent the government of India from conducting the nuclear tests?
Yes, ma'am.
बताओ. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
नहीं बेटा, नहीं
Ma'am,
कर सकती है ना.
ma'am,
हाँ.
when one time Amit Shah gone in Bengal, ma'am, Mamata Banerjee didn't allow him to inside.
वो चीज अलग हो गई, वो चीज अलग हो गई. यहाँ पे देश की सिक्योरिटी की बात है. तो whenever these kind of things, whenever
Yes, ma'am.
whenever these kind of things takes place, in that case, because of the national security, then the state government has to agree to what the central government says. उसमें फिर वो मना नहीं कर सकती है बेटा. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है ना. हाँ, चलिए अब आप बताओ. Suppose the government of Sikkim plans to introduce new textbooks in its schools, but the union government does not like the style and content of the new textbooks. In that case, does the state government need to take permission from the union government before these textbooks can be launched? बताओ.
Yes, ma'am.
नहीं, नहीं कर सकती. स्टेट गवर्नमेंट की अपनी जुरिस्डिक्शन होती है भाई, वो कौन सी किताब लगाएंगे, क्या लगवाएंगे, उसमें उसकी खुद की जुरिस्डिक्शन होती है. ठीक है?
Okay.
हाँ. कह रहा है सपोज द चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ आंध्र प्रदेश, छत्तीसगढ़ एंड ओडिशा हैव डिफरेंट पॉलिसीज on how their state policy should respond to the Naxalites. Can the prime minister intervene and pass an order that all the chief ministers will have to obey? इसमें स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का कोई जुरिस्डिक्शन रहेगा कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ही कंसीडर करेंगे सब लोग? हाँ
Ma'am, both government together, ma'am.
बताओ बेटा.
Ma'am, दोनों
Central-
गवर्नमेंट ठीक है मैम.
हाँ बेटा, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की बात को मानना पड़ेगा क्योंकि नक्सलाइट्स वाला जो केस है, इट इज अबाउट द सिक्योरिटी. भाई लोग मर रहे हैं खामखा, तो अगर सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट कोई डिसीजन लेती है तो स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को उसको फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है बेटा?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. हाँ, वेरी गुड,
Yes, ma'am.
वेरी गुड. चलिए आप ये समझ लो, इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आपको आएंगे बेटा, एंड यू नीड टू अटेम्प्ट दिस टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. ओके?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
हाँ, चलिए. आई थिंक अबाउट द क्लास इज अबाउट टू एंड. See you all in the next class, children, and please do revise, do read again and tell me